This is part 2 of I want to sell my house, but I have nowhere to go. Option number 2 is to give yourself some extra time in your current home to find your next home. Allow me to explain. If we listed your house today, we would most likely have a fully executed sales contract by the end of this weekend, assuming that your house is in at least saleable condition. A typical sales contract will allow you 30 days until closing. So if the thought of having to be out of your current home in a month scares you, then keep listening for some strategies. As an alternative, we could market your home and ask buyers for an extended closing date of 45 days, 60 days, or longer, although any longer than 60 days would be very uncommon. We could also ask buyers to allow you to remain in your home after closing. This is called a rent back, a lease back, a post-settlement occupancy agreement, or in some areas of the country, it's called a use and occupancy agreement. The biggest benefit to an extended settlement date is that you'll have a little extra breathing room to identify your next place before closing. The biggest problem is that the longer this escrow period is, the longer it's possible something could go wrong with the buyer's financing or unforeseen circumstances could occur with your house, which would need to be addressed by you before closing. There are pros and cons to rent-back agreements as well. The biggest benefit is that in addition to having more time to find your next place while you stay put in your house after closing, you'll already have the cash in the bank from the sale of your home to shop with. That makes you a more competitive buyer. The biggest problem with a rent back is that if the buyer is using financing to buy your home, most lenders will only allow up to a 60-day rent back. If you're lucky enough to get a cash buyer, though, they can allow you to stay put in your home as long as you both agree. I've helped many sellers buy and sell simultaneously, and the great news is that nobody has ever ended up homeless when they use me. I still have so many more solutions for you, so follow me for more tips in part 3 of this series.